Hello everyone, it's Michael here from Replica Airguns with another field test shooting video here in the C-Can. Got my Gletcher M1944. I'm way back here because I got to get back a little bit to shoot this gun because it's such a long gun. I'm gonna have to sit back fairly far. We are using RWS pellets, 5.1 grain steel BBs, so 4.5 millimeter. We've got a brand new CO2. We're gonna put 5 rounds through the cranny first, see what kind of feet per second we get. And then we're gonna set up a paper target 30 feet down range and put 10 rounds into it and see what kind of accuracy we can get with the M1944. Now check out my tabletop video for this gun. It's very nice, authentic Mosin Nagant. I can't remember how to say it. I always say it wrong. Every time I say it one way, someone says it should be said another way. We'll just call it the M1944 for now. Okay, let's get right to it. We're gonna see what kind of feet per second we get. My chronograph is doing some weird numbers and stuff, but hopefully it's working. Okay, so let's do that first round. Should be good to go here. I'm gonna just do my best to get some readings. 370. I don't know what all these numbers are. If you guys know me, I just don't have a lot of luck with my chronographs. Do I? Okay, we're gonna just sort of adjust this just a wee bit. I don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. That's what I like to see. There we go. Okay, so that's better. Here we go. This is going to be number 1. 363. 338. 340. 343. I think this is number 5. 334. That should be, I'm pretty sure that's number 5. Anyways, so a little lower than I was expecting. Keep in mind, this doesn't have like a barrel that's all the way through the gun, right? So it doesn't go from basically here to there. It still has the same length barrel as the sawn-off version. So it's kind of interesting that they didn't extend it. If they had extended it, I'm feeling that we would have got higher FPS. Now the temperature in here is 17 degrees Celsius. Let's ask Google what that is in Fahrenheit. Hey Google, what is 17 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
17 degrees Celsius equals 62.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
62.6. So not a balmy sunny afternoon by any means, but warm enough that the CO2 shouldn't be drastically affected. It's a little under room temperature, but not that much. All right, let's set up a paper target and see what kind of accuracy we get. Got my paper target set up, 30 feet down range. Let's put 10 rounds into this target. Take a little bit here with the bolt action, but it shouldn't take too long. Okay, so let's get comfy. That should be good. Okay. We're gonna take our time. Remember, I gotta kind of reset every time here. 2. It's a little difficult with the black on black because I'm sort of trying to line everything up, but everything's black downrange. Not even sure where we're at, but I do only have 10 rounds in here. So when it stops making a clanking sound at the other end, we know we're done. Like that. That's the clanking sound I'm talking about. Didn't happen. All right, let's check it out. Keep in mind, it's not like a lot of guns where I can just keep shooting. Whoa. That was low. Very low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very, very, very low and very to the left. So I would definitely want to rise this up a little bit, which I could. You can see here, I could easily bring it up. You know, maybe I should have. That I was just expecting it to kind of shoot pretty close. I never really worry about hitting bullseyes. I'm just trying to find a grouping. Let's see if the grouping is showing on here. Yeah, for the most part it is. Let's just, you can see here if I take it down, you can see there. Okay, so you can see how we got about a 4-inch group there. Yeah, so that would be at least a 4-inch grouping. And that's, you know, the whole idea of this test isn't to try and hit bullseyes, is to see what kind of spread we get. So the whole idea is to see how close I can get the BBs or pellets or whatever ammunition, airsoft rounds I'm shooting together. The tighter the group, the better the accuracy, right? Because you can generally, with a lot of guns, you can adjust the sights to hit the bullseye, and that's not the purpose of this test. I typically just take them right out of the box and see what kind of grouping I can get. I'm not worried about hitting bullseyes again, right? That's something I can do, play around with later. If I'm going to keep the gun, I'm going to sight it in, get it accurate, you know, with whatever target range I prefer to shoot at, so that I'm hitting bullseyes at that range. In this case, we got about a 4-inch group. It was low and to the left. I can bring it up very easily by adjusting the rear sight. Don't mind my black nail. I was doing some painting. It's not a goth thing. And for windage, that's going to be a little tougher. Some people say you can adjust this for windage, but I'm not really sure how, because you can't adjust the front sight. It's fixed. And you can't really adjust the rear sight as far as I know, left to right. There doesn't seem to be an windage adjustment. So that's something you might have to manually adjust for when you're shooting, in terms of you know, your shot placement or your targeting zone, what you're shooting at, and you might have to aim a little to the right in order to hit to the left. All right, not a bad gun. Was shooting a little lower FPS than I'd like to see a rifle, you know, a BB rifle. It's no blowback action or anything, so it shouldn't be wasting a lot of CO2. It is a rifle. It would have been nice, you know, if they utilized the long barrel to get more feet per second. In terms of accuracy, 4 inches at 30 feet for a rifle. You know, yeah, I did have to reset every time. That does make a slight difference, because you're not just kind of holding the gun on the sandbag. But, you know, I was expecting maybe a little bit tighter results, maybe 2 inches or so. But still, really cool gun. The fact that we've got a bolt action 4.5mm steel BB gun that replicates, you know, the old legendary Russian rifle, super cool. I think this is a neat rifle just to own, just to have in your collection. Undoubtedly, forget about shooting it. I mean, shooting it's kind of fun too, obviously, but just to have a gun like this in your collection is pretty cool. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Username is Replica Airguns. Also, check us out at replicaAirguns.com, where I have articles, post reviews, written, you know, reviews for this gun, links to buy it in our Canada and US stores as well. If we have them there, I'll always have links there and in the description of this video. If you're interested in other products like air guns, BB guns, airsoft guns, blank guns, other accessories, then check out our Canada and US stores at replicaAirguns.ca and replicaAirguns.us. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.